Jeff Iftikhar-Rudin is a Brooklyn-based musician. He was captivated by her music and has written Hush for Aaliyah.
I was playing guitar in front of the television and a blurb came on MTV that her plane had crashed in the Bahamas. But I was like shocked. So how do I say goodbye to my friend that I never really knew? So how do I hide my tears? Cause by all the years I followed your life. I never made a decision to write the song. It was kind of a decision that was made for me. The song just came out. It just came out of nowhere. Usually with my songwriting process, I have to, you know, I'll have an idea in my head, or I'll sit down, I'll play around, and it'll piece itself together over a couple hours or days, maybe, or weeks. But this came, as long as the song is, that's as long as it took to write it.
Hush now, baby, don't you cry. Wipe away the teardrops from your eyes. Hush now, baby, don't you cry.
The following day, I was in the studio recording, and on my lunch break, all the lyrics came just like that. And so I quick dashed for some napkins and spread them all out on the table and jotted down these lyrics. So your life had just begun. You were so young when you left us here. It's like here I am, this, you know, singer-songwriter writing, you know, pop rock music. And I have this song about this R&B icon, and I want you to hear it, and I want you to feel what I was feeling in that moment. And there's a purpose behind all this. This is what they say. In some strange way, I believe. Like, even when I listen to it, it's like I know exactly what I was feeling the moment it came to me. That it was like a feeling, and it was the most effortless song that I've ever written. And that's why I was so eager for Aaliyah fans to hear it. The first time that I performed Hush was at a Jeff Buckley tribute concert. And it was an incredible experience for him because it was the first time I'd ever played it live. All these people were there to remember Jeff Buckley, who had, you know, drowned. Tragic circumstances, young artist, brilliant, like Aaliyah. They have so much in common, these kind of lives in tangent. So I guess we must move on, sad to say. I think it's a universal song, and that's what was proved to me when I saw the people who had never heard of Aaliyah or never maybe listened to her were so deeply affected by it, and that was, you know, the biggest reward for me. This is one of the songs that I was able to apply in my own life towards, you know, the passing of someone that I cared about. That's really one of the goals with this song, is for especially fans of Aaliyah who have been really affected by it, to say, okay, it's like, you know, the sun's gonna come up tomorrow, you know, you get it out, but not to dwell on it, and it's like there's another day coming, and to remember the happy things.
In December 2003, over 2 years after her death, she was voted favourite female artist at the American Music Awards. Her music and film legacy live on.
Well, we do live in an age now where when people die, there are huge stores of material sometimes ready to go. So a dead performer can stay in the marketplace for many years, and witness Tupac. And it leads to new fans to continue to claim and success.
Soul music and American music is really rooted in the blues. You know, the blues is about loss, it's about passion, it's about pain. And so I think when someone dies, someone from the music community dies, I think it draws out all those blues roots. It draws out what really made the music so exciting and essential and interesting.
I think that is more natural in the case of someone whose life ended so young and at such a pivotal point in her career. And it becomes a way of denying it. It becomes a way of feeling that there's still more out there and that she's not dead.
You know, after Kurt Cobain died, when you listen to Nevermind, it was almost a totally different album. Suddenly all the pain was even more apparent. You know, after Tupac died, suddenly listening to All Eyes on Me or listening to any one of his albums, it became a different kind of experience. Or certainly Notorious B.I.G.'s Life After Death, different album after his death. Same thing with Aaliyah. I think that her music, which I think was always terrific, but which may have been written off by some who weren't quite in the know with maybe, you know, slick and ephemeral, suddenly the depth became apparent. Suddenly the pain became apparent. Suddenly the emotional details were suddenly there after her death because all the bluesy stuff came to the fore. And so I think that's why she's become even more of an icon after her death to people who love R&B, people that love hip-hop, just people that love American music in general. And Aaliyah's up there enshrined in the stars.